Hear me. Hear me. Grandmaster, hear me.
Brother, I hear you.
Supreme Grandmaster, we are near. I sense your spirit within the garden.
The hour must indeed be dark if you have conspired to reach me here.
Forgive us, my lord, the cost was great. You are walking into a trap. A massive host of Nurgle approaches your position.
This maze confuses my senses. The Bloom's power here is overwhelming, yet I cannot afford to withdraw. The stench of these roots are plain. My cursed life is a small price to wager against ending this foul affliction.
Then we will fight for you, Grandmaster.
A great sacrifice must not go unheeded. Very well. I will take 8 volunteers, Hector. 4 shall join me to face the foulness within. 4 will hold this gate against the approaching horde until we can complete the deed.
So few.
Each of my brothers is an army unto himself, a mighty shield against the coming darkness. I cannot deprive the Imperium of its most valuable warriors for the trials that yet lay ahead.
Your will be done. We are the Hammer.
Roots of the Bloom detected. Support Kaldor Draigo. We've done what we thought impossible. We reached the heart of the Garden of Nurgle and located Supreme Grandmaster Kaldor Draigo before an army of Death Guard has reached him. Our quest here is not over, however. We must still destroy the roots of the Bloom before they unleash the Morbus, spreading the Bloom throughout our galaxy and corrupting all of humanity. Our Lord Draigo has commanded you to send 2 separate squads. One will form the vanguard to attack the Bloom. The other will form the rearguard to hold off the advancing Death Guard army. So ready to squads.
The Knight's Oath shields are affixed. They are ready.
Okay, so prepare 4 volunteers for the vanguard. These brothers will venture into the inner sanctum ahead of us and destroy the roots of the Bloom contained within. So these guys are the ones in the front. So I do admit this is my second try. The first time I ended up pretty far, the third wave. The final fight throws on you a ton of new mechanics. There are many surprises, and to be honest, for the players who managed to beat the final boss on Ruthless from the first try, they have my genuine utmost respect. And so nevertheless, I kind of have an idea how to do that from all the things I've learned from the first try. So yeah, let's give it a try. Let's go for it. So we're gonna bring let's prepare the first squad. So these guys are the ones in the front. They're gonna go with the boss. So here we're gonna bring the Terminator first. So where is the Terminator? Yeah. So basically we start with the Justicar. So for him, the main idea for the front squad is to do as much damage as possible localized. So it's not AoE, it's localized. And I'm gonna focus a lot on range. So you're gonna get this one. So this is a 5, potentially 9. And what is good that whenever you activate the Cyborg, you might actually gain a will point. So you have a 25% will point. And the Justicar, the goal of the Justicar in this fight will be mainly to provide APs, because he has that thing to provide APs, and yes, also to do as much damage as possible. Also, we're gonna go with melees. So for the melees, we're gonna go with crits, and the reason is it's not gonna be for the big boss. It's gonna be for emergency, and it's gonna be for the whatever is gonna escape through the gate from the back, and that's emergency, because the guys on the front, all I want is the boss. Destroy the boss, that's it. If anything comes from the back, destroy as quickly as possible, and for that I'm gonna use the melee. That's the goal. As armor, you're gonna get the, where is he? This one. Again, will points. So will points for you. As this, you have the ammo, you already have the medikits, and obviously again will points. So yeah, this is what you're gonna do. The second is gonna be the Grasshopper, so the Interceptor. You stay here, you come here with us. So as range, you're gonna get the this one, and this is because this, plus he has a chance of doing a 7 and potentially +4. So 7, potentially 11 against the demonic targets, and all this is 5 + 4, 9 is for free. As a melee, you will get the this one. Again, a relatively powerful one with crits, high crits. And this one, if you look, it has 4, and because of this, it's 3 + 3 does 6. So you have a 60% chance to do a crit of 10. Okay. Then we're gonna get as armor, you're gonna get this one, but in upgraded, everything gets upgraded, and you're gonna get this one because of this servo skulls and everything, so you can carry with yourself medikits. It's gonna be very important. Medikits is important. Now here, what do we need? We're gonna use this one to add here. Okay, good. Now the third one, it's gonna be Rambo, the Purgator. So as range, obviously you get a side cannon, and more exactly you get this one, but in an upgraded mode. And yeah, why not? But we go for this, so you can get a 7. And not only that, for Rambo also, you see it has ammunition of 1. That's kind of but we're gonna rely on this thing to help us. So there's a 50-50 chance. And obviously support fire. Both of them, the Purgator and the Interceptor, they have support, and that's insanely important. Okay, and also this astral aim if we need, so it can do crit damage, has this precision targeting. Okay, now as melee, unfortunately, you can't get anything. As armor, you're gonna get this one. Level up. So you get a ton of health. Look at that health going up. And also will points. So you have 30 and 12 will points. It's gonna be important for you because of the psi one. So we need will points as much as possible. And as equipment, as a wear, okay? Well, this one, yeah, we could rely on this one a little bit, but I don't really want. I mean, we could help here. Where is it? Here. So that plays a role here because it adds 2. But I don't want that. I'm gonna use instead, I will go with medikits. And suddenly you see that went from 6 down to 4. But we go for medikits because this is gonna give me 7 times 2, 14 healing capabilities. And healing is extremely important in the final battle. The Librarian. So Librarian, you also come with us here in the front line. So as range, you're gonna get this one, the Vanquisher. You get this one. And the reason is, again, you go with this 4 plus 4 and potential crit. You get 80% crit. So you have a 80% chance you're gonna do a 12 crit. Okay? Now, so with the weapon. And also as a melee, you will get this one. This is not very powerful, but it's a crit. You have a 65% chance to do a crit. And not only that, you have a possibility to gain 1 AP. Like I said, for the front squad, the melee is emergency. As armor, what you get? You will get the well, actually this. So you have 5, 4. So 5 health, 4 armor, and we go for this. So you can shoot from distance such a way that the distance is not affecting the damage. Okay? And you're gonna see what is the purpose. Yeah. For Librarian, I want him to shoot, but it's not gonna be his main purpose. His main purpose will be 1, to trigger the support, the 2 support, just to trigger them, and his teleportation, his squad teleportation. Because as we're gonna go later in the game, it's gonna be very important to move fast through the map with the frontliners. And here, yeah, you get this. Just in case, you can shoot a little bit. Yeah, so this is my frontliners. It's basically range, and crits, melee crits, emergency, a lot of healing, and Interceptor, Purgator, damage dealers plus support, Justicar, some damage dealer and mainly AP provider, Librarian, it's triggering these 2 guys for support and teleportation and some damage.
A massive force of Death Guard approach Lord Draigo's position. This squad will hold them off until such time that the bloom roots are cut or we are defeated.
Okay, for the back. So for the back, the main goal is to have as much health as possible and to do AoEs. So for that, we're gonna bring the other, where is it? Come on, I worked on preparing you. Ah, sorry, here. Yeah, the second Justicar. So, and your main goal will be damage, all while having a high health. And obviously you go with the side cannon because you are a borderline Purgator, and you're gonna use this one. And so you have a 6, but I want this also. You have 3, 4. Okay. As melee, I want you to have this, and this is because will points. So this is okay-ish. It's a damage of 6, but it gives you will points. So it's a good balance, in my opinion. Okay, as armor, what you have, it's this one. 9 for armor, and also gives you, you see, you're gonna have 3 stuff, but we go for this, the 41. You have a lot of health and 4 armor. Now as wear, you get, yeah, medikits. We are not even gonna go with change this. So you have this, you have will points, and you have HP. I would love to take this and double this one. Unfortunately, the game doesn't allow you, because I would go with even more will points. Okay, so you are a Purgator which also provides APs, which, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Now the second one is the Interceptor. So we're gonna go with another Interceptor, and your goal will be support, zippity zap, teleport, all the shenanigans. And for that, you're gonna use, where is it? Ah, this one. And the reason is, you see 5-1, so you can do this. You have some 25 crit, but the main reason why it's this. So you can do a lot of support without having to reload, because that's pretty annoying. Okay, so that's your goal. Now as a melee, you will get this one. So this one, it's the important thing is it's a 8 under the armor. So it has an armor pierce. It has some crit, but it's not what, this is like 30%. It's not guaranteed, but the cool part about this one is this, because the game throws on you a lot of enemies with armor, and sometimes that's all we need, is to go under the armor. Okay, as what are you gonna wear? So you will have medikits. So sorry, as armor, you get this one, and the reason is this 5 health. Yeah, because we're gonna need a lot of health. There's gonna be many enemies coming from the back, and we need to hold the lines. Plus you have armor, some nice life here, good health point, but the good thing is this. And as slots, you have the medikit, which is obviously this. And normally I would go as the second one, as I would go with melee attack 3 to help on this, but it's 30%, and your main goal is this, because you have like those 8 ammo. So instead of just using this, maybe let's use something which we definitely need. So we're gonna go with this. Yeah, so you get more health. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's not a lot of will points. You don't have a lot of will points, which is okay, and you're gonna see why. Now the Dreadnought, we're not gonna change anything on Dreadnought. So you have this melee, it does a ton of stun. Also, you have a flamethrower, also gives you 3 armor. So yeah, and you have this Belux, which is a laser shooter, and also has the precision targeting and everything. So the crit, 100% crit to range attack, etc. And look, 7 ammo. Okay, and as armor, you get the best you have. Okay. Now, the third one is, probably you already guessed, is another Purgator. And your goal also is AoEs. And for that, you're gonna get a Psy Cannon, and you're gonna get this one. Leveled up. So, again, you have only one, but you have this. What is it? Yes. So, it might come in handy. If not, we reload. If not, we'll see. So, we might be so lucky that we rarely gonna have to manually reload. It's just gonna automatically. We don't know. It's a lot of RNG also involved. We'll see. But what we want is this. So we have 6, but this is the goodie one for you. Its area 2 deals 5 damage. It's not 3, 4, but 2, 5. Plus you have also return fire and also support. Now, you don't have a lot of will points. As armor, you will get, where is it? This one. I mean, look, it gives you health 10, 1 armor and 1 more. Yeah, equipment slot. So, for that, what we're gonna do here, instead of servo skulls, we are finished with that thing. The game doesn't, you don't need to pick seeds anymore. You're gonna put this, and in the second equipment, now you might think, okay, can we put this? Well, we could. So you have 10. What I want is that you see it's 1 will point, all the side cannon. So there is a way to overcome all this, including this. So we're gonna give you instead health. And I keep saying about will points and this on the back squad, and that's because here comes the one that handles the will points. It's the Chaplain. Yeah. So you are the one that just handles will points left and right. Also has this stuff. Yeah, this one. Each night, so this one you trigger it only once at the beginning of the fight and stays on. And each knight has a 100% chance to gain 1 will point after using a warp, charge, cybolt, or force. So you can actually reduce with 1 will point almost every action that requires warp, charge, cybolt, so on. So it's pretty powerful in my opinion. Okay, as range, so this is how we're gonna overcome the will points for the other ones. And your goal is you're gonna get still one. I need you to do damage, and you're gonna use this one because of this. Again, it's a 8 armor pierce. So that's what I want. It's normally 6, but in case of emergency you can do 8 and you can go under the armor. Okay, as melee, you're gonna get this one. So this one, normally I don't want anyone to get close to you, Chaplain, because you are kind of weak. 23 is not a lot. But in case it happens, you have this one. You can do this, 7. And not only that, the target is pushed backward. So if someone comes near you, boom, you hit him in the head, and you also push him, and you can run or something like that. Because that character also has the chance to become immobilized. So knock him back and gets immobilized, so he cannot come near you. Yeah, that's kind of like, stay away. Now as armor, you're gonna get this. So you get a ton of armor. Armor regenerates. Health, no, you have to heal, but armor regenerates unless it's broken. Yeah, but armor regenerates. Okay. And you also have 2 slots. So for this, we're gonna do exactly like for the others. You 2 medikits. We need healing, healing, healing. And as equipment, more healing. Now, I could go with this. True. Oh, sorry. It's always confusing because it looks almost the same UI. Equipment slot. So I could go with this to have 15. But said let's go with this. So you get more health because, yeah, this is, you see, 22. It's not a lot. Yeah, we need 26. So you need to stay alive. And meanwhile, you're gonna probably kill some enemies and you're gonna, so you have this. Yeah, so the back squad for me is again an Interceptor and Purgator as support fire plus damage dealers. The Interceptor is the one that is gonna jump over the map. The Justicar, some damage dealer, but his main goal is to give APs. The Dreadnought is gonna be the massive tank. Like that, that's the goal. And the Chaplain is gonna be the one who's gonna make sure that all the will points consumed by this, the cost of the will points, is being reduced for all these guys. Unfortunately for Dreadnought, I don't think it works. Yeah, but at least for the Purgator, Interceptor, and the Justicar. Yeah, so that's kind of the idea. Well, let's see if it's gonna work. I don't know. Let's see.